to a day in my life vlog as a security analyst working fully remote. So as you can tell in the beginning of this video, it was pretty dark outside, and that is because we are currently in Denver, but we are still living in EST time. So technically it's 6 a.m., but to me it's 8 a.m. because we're living in EST. So that is my life for the entire duration of this trip, to be honest. But I'm really excited to take you guys along with me on today's vlog because I have personally never been to Denver besides this trip. So we have a few things planned, and this is actually part of a long-term US cross-country road trip that we're doing. So I'm actually vlogging most of this trip on my second channel, which is more like travel and lifestyle related, I guess. So I'd really appreciate if you guys did check it out. Just in case you're curious about our work setup, this is our setup. So I have my personal laptop, my work laptop. This is Luca's personal laptop, and it's kind of a little bit messy, but this is the reality. We did bring our cats as well, 2 of them. I don't know if I said that already. Breakfast, potatoes, eggs, and a waffle. Very nice. And cereal. And now I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Domain Money. Keeping your finances properly managed is one of the most important things to get right. And Domain Money is a finance concierge service that provides access to a dedicated financial advisor for only $29 a month. They offer traditional financial advising services like managing your money and helping you find missed tax opportunities, but also go beyond that by filing your taxes, negotiating your bills, and assisting with anything else money related. They match you with a certified financial planner based on your unique situation and goals. They'll also invest your money strategically in a tax advantage account. Domain Money also offers unlimited access to your advisor via text message, calling, email, or video chat. And there are no long-term commitments or high minimums. With everything that you're getting for part of the service, the price is amazing, and you can get the first month free with no hidden fees. Their app is fast, sleek, and easy to sign up for. This is a human-led service with no outside influence on the advice that you receive, and each advisor has a fiduciary duty to act in your best interest. You can use the link in my description to get early access and jump to the top of the waitlist, and you can also see important disclaimers at domainmoney.com/legal. Thank you so much to Domain Money for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to the rest of the vlog. I don't eat raw egg yolk though. It's a little bit of a work update. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a while, so I feel a little bit rusty. But I think usually I go through my calendar. It's already midday now, so I have already had a all hands call with my whole company. We usually do these like every once in a while. I forget if it's monthly or quarterly, but I think most companies have something like this, or maybe it's like an AMA style, but it's just giving updates about the company, where we're going, goals, and things like that. And then later this afternoon, I have a one-on-one with my manager, team call, and then I have another call about a project that I'm working on. So honestly, 4 meetings in one day is actually a lot for me nowadays. I would say the typical day, I probably have about 2 at most. So yeah, today's definitely slightly meeting heavier compared to other days, but it's also been a little bit busier because we have a lot of projects and deadlines that are coming up for my team specifically, or I guess for me specifically. So yeah, there's just a lot going on, as well as this travel thing. So there's just like a lot happening inside of work and outside of work. Maybe I can give you guys a slightly more detailed update on things after my meeting. And we have some fun plans for tonight after work too. So I'm really excited to take you guys along with me for that. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Wow. That's so juicy. Wow. What's it called?
Dave's Hot Chicken.
Dave's Hot Chicken. Wait, isn't this a chicken show?
It's
like
popular.
A show, right?
I don't know. Is it?
Can we get this for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm ordering a big portion tomorrow.
Hey, you want some more?
This is good,
It's good. So what are we gonna do until 7?
Should we like walk around?
Yeah, we can go.
Okay, so we got this Dave's spicy chicken. I'm pretty sure this is from the chicken show that's like super popular where they make celebrities eat chicken with like super spicy sauce. This is the second spiciest and it is pretty spicy, but it's still really good. It's actually a lot better than the barbecue that we've had. You got it someone here.
I know, can you help me?
It was so good.
The chicken is juicy.
Alright guys, so just as a little bit of an update, I know it's a lot later in the day now. I finished all my meetings and we're actually going to head out soon. I'm really excited because we're going to Meow and I've heard a lot about this place. Very, very excited. I'm gonna get changed in a bit, but for the most part, today was a very typical day, I would say. Nowadays, because my projects are kind of like centered around other teams and not just my own work that I'm doing heads down, it really is kind of circled around these meetings that I have. And I think that's one thing to know when you're going into a cybersecurity role, if you guys are looking into this. But basically not every day is going to be like working on a ticketing queue or looking into a vulnerability or some kind of report or something like that. A lot of times it is like looking at policies and updating existing procedures maybe, or hosting meetings and talking to other teams about what their processes are and any improvements and whatever it is for the project that you're working on. So that is something that I've learned. Not every day is going to be very technical and very exciting. I mean, today was still a really good day because we did hit kind of like a good area with all of our teams that we're working with. I think getting on the same page is one of the hardest things in general when you're working in a company, specifically in cybersecurity, because it feels like it kind of like is a weird feeling because cybersecurity as a team feels like you're kind of policing things. And I guess in a way you kind of are, depending on, you know, maybe you're on the governance team or maybe you're like an internal auditor. But for the most part, I don't want it to feel that way where I'm like, where you may be coming up with some kind of new policy or procedure to do a certain thing, but it typically don't want it to feel like you're forcing a team to do this thing because you're telling them to do it and they have to do it and there's no compromise or middle ground. And that's something that I've learned a lot of in this role, where working with people, you're always going to have different opinions and different ways that people want to do things. And it's not really, I wouldn't say that it's fair just because we're the cybersecurity team to, you know, force like iron fist down to not even like hear other people out or like their opinions, how things may be easier for the team, because our priorities may not necessarily be everyone's priorities. Or that's something that I've really enjoyed learning, I guess, on just like working with different people and figuring out what the right balance is and finding that middle ground. So yeah, that is kind of what my day looked like. So we're going to get dinner, but it doesn't open until 5 o'clock local time. So it's gonna be 7 o'clock technically for us Eastern time. I know it's really confusing with like the time differences that we're using, but any time that I typically talk about, if I'm talking about time, it's EST. Like I set my phone and my laptop to EST and my work laptop, everything is in EST. And I think personally that makes it a lot easier also because my team knows that I'm going to be EST, that I don't have to like be like, oh, I'm not going to be on at a certain time. And you know, it's the same login schedule that I have, which personally I think actually makes it easier compared to switching time zones, because we basically moved through 3 time zones, and if I was switching over and over every single place that we went, I feel like it would be confusing for my team if they were scheduling a call or something, and you know, I would just be like, they would have to ask me everywhere that I am. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna get dinner. Alright, we are going out soon. It is 5 p.m. EST. I just logged off of work and I just finished my last to-do, which was really nice. But I wanted to show you guys my outfit. We're going to Meow, which is like a arcade kind of thing. I'm gonna attempt a transition. So I cannot tell how well that works. I wanted to curl my hair, but I didn't have time, so it's just gonna be like this.
Korean magazines. Yeah. Thought the
It means everyone eats it.
how it is enough.
That is unlimited.
Someone had to be. Alright guys, we just finished dinner and we ate at this place called Tofu Story, and honestly it was pretty good. Most of us gave it like a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. I didn't really like the mushrooms, but the tteokbokki was really good. And the steamed egg was missing some, what do you call it, Wayne? What was it missing?
What, the egg?
Yeah.
It's missing like the merichi kumur. or like the like the anchovy broth, which gives it like a stronger like umami flavor.
Nice.
And it's like something I prefer. Often some places also add a little bit of milk to make the egg a little more creamier as well. But I just think the egg itself was a little dry. I prefer like a wetter base.
Also, so far critique for Denver, I think
You went to Antelope, right?
I don't know what I expected going into Denver, but
Yeah,
it definitely feels a lot more. It kind of feels like a combination of DC plus Orlando, like mixed together. Like things are still pretty far away from each other. Yeah, it's very spacious. There's like, I thought there was gonna be like flow blown mountains in my face, you know, but there's not really. There's some, like over there. You look out the window. Let me see. There's some over there, and you can still see the snow on top.
Yeah. Think about it. What
Lights.
one room where has all the security cameras. You can see everyone.
Whoa.
Did you Google or you saw it?
No, I went through it.
Oh.
And then it connects to the force thing.
Yeah.
Where we're at the llama.
We haven't hit all of them yet?
We did, but I'm just saying other floors.
Ready?
You wanna go underneath that?
Here? We've been here for like, I feel like 2 hours, and there's just so much. Whoa.
Yeah.
How is it? Ah, it all makes sense now.
We were here. Use the avocado.
A magnet. We should totally get a magnet.
Meow Wolf magnet.
Yeah.
Are you surprised? What? You lose your mind?
Guys, we just left. That was so cool. 10 out of 10 recommend. This was similar to Team Lab Borderless. I didn't know what to expect because I've seen pictures of the Meow Wolf in Vegas and it just looks like an arcade. I just thought it was like games, like adult arcade stuff. I never really been into arcades, but I just heard it looked really cool inside. And then I went in and it also didn't look like that much, but then you go upstairs and there's just so many different like worlds and galaxies. It's basically like a whole area designed to be like different galaxies, and then like the stairways are called like quantum portals or something. Now I can't wait to go to the Vegas one. Guys, there's a bunny. I've never seen such a fearless hare. There's not even any grass to eat. He thinks he's camouflaged.
He does.